Hey guys, I'm Raph. I'm product lead at Reap. I'm super excited to be here at Solana Apex. Quick show of hand, who has traveled here to come to Solana Apex? Like a lot of us, right? So pretty obviously you need to book your flights, you need to book the hotels, you need to pay for coffee, you're gonna pay for lunch, you're gonna pay for all these things. You're probably gonna use a credit card, right? And most of the time it's always in fiat. Now the question, who paid an invoice in the last month in fiat? Yes, a lot of people as well, right? So there's so much to pay for just to run your business. You have to pay for your cloud computing, you have a lot of subscriptions, maybe you need to pay for contributors, vendors, and so on. So the world still runs on fiat. And how much as we all trying to push the envelope and more to a more DeFi world, it's still gonna be like this for quite a while. Most of you have your treasury in crypto, in stablecoin. You collect the funds from your clients in crypto. So how do you do this? Well, there's a lot of steps. You need to probably go through some bridging, you need to go through a partner, you might need to off-ramp it. If you're lucky, you might have a bank account for your company, but most of the time it's gonna be the founder's bank account, gonna use their credit card just to pay for everything. And we're not even thinking about how you're going to track for all this, right? Your finance team is probably not super happy about this. And if you were in Web 2, it would be very easy. Like, you just have your bank account and you pay things around. And there's a lot of great tools out there that already do this. Now, most of you already have a solution for this, right? You probably have a crypto card here. You have a great off-ramping partner. You use it, but it's still a bit fragmented. There's probably a lot of, spreadsheet going around. There's some Telegram screenshots and so on. And this is all and great for, a couple people in your project. But as soon as you start having a bigger team, it becomes a huge problem, right? All these steps becomes unmanageable. It gets very hard to track. So you don't even know how much you're spending. You don't even know what your expenses are. You need to trust people. It's very inefficient. Your accounting team or finance team is pulling their hair a lot. And this scenario might happen even earlier than you think, right? It goes very quickly. You just send one or two BD person in a conference like this, and suddenly you can't track anything. So it's not a new problem, like I said, right? Like there's a lot of tools out there, but the problem is there's still a huge gap between the tooling that are available for Web 2 that already exists and the tooling you guys are available for Web 3. Like you guys are literally building the future of finance on Solana, and still you have to rely on spreadsheet and screenshot just to operate your business. That's where we build Reap Direct. It's the all-in-one global business platform built for Web 3. And we've been in stablecoin for a while now. We built everything from the ground up with stablecoin in mind. We didn't try to retrofit crypto digital asset into an existing expense management platform. We built it for projects like you. You have access to all the suite that you need from a business account. There's no bank account needed. You can have payments, local and cross-border payments, for individuals or for businesses in more than 18 currencies. Again, you can fund directly in stablecoin, send a payout in euro, GBP, US dollars. Visa corporate credit cards, which work great globally. You have the best acceptance with it. You can issue as many virtual card and physical cards for your team as you need. And everything gets tracked. All the expenses are in the same tool. On top of this, you have expense and treasury management. So this is where your finance team will thank you. You have spend control, reporting, a lot of approval flows you can set up so you can delegate some of the works to other team members. You have treasury management as well. All in crypto, you can track your expenses in fiat and trace it back to the funding you made in USDC or USDT. You fund your account directly from Solana. You create your Solana wallet directly on the platform, and you can use it instantly. Now, this is for your business to operate efficiently. right? You would use it for yourself just to run the simple things like I said, paying invoices or just traveling. But we also allow you to build on top of it. We have an entire infrastructure that we put available to you. You want to launch your own card, branded, powered by stablecoin? We got you with a card issuing API. If you want to extend your payment capability or just offer payment or pay on behalf of your customers, you can also integrate with our payment API again, funding us in stablecoin, accessing very powerful rails, especially in Asia. Now, all of this actually, puts you on par with what's available out there in the Web2 world, right? We're closing the gap here, but you guys are building forward and we want to build forward with you. So there's a few things that we have thought about in our roadmap to just help, pushing the envelope and make it work for you. Imagine you could stake your soul or BTC on Solana, you could stake it and borrow against it, have a credit line against it to power all your expenses. Imagine getting yield on all your idle balances, make sure all the funds are already producing. Imagine getting AI-driven treasury intelligence. So your funds are always on-chain at the right time, whenever you need it to power payments, power your cards without you have to make day-to-day decisions. And all of this while being able to program agentic expense management. So your team can save time, your team can automate the maximum of the day-to-day, and you can focus on building the future on finance. My name is Raph, I'm in REAP. We can get connected on Telegram. You can go on the website as well. We actually have a workshop right now, this way, I think, where you can see it in action. If you want a live demo, if you want to talk about the expense management and card issuing, we can talk to you. Thank you.